Hey, everybody, it's me, Jonathan Millard, the voice of the Veil, back with another Big Hype podcast, brought to you exclusively by our good friends at Big Hype. Energy drinks, please drink those. Bravos, boxing gloves, protect yourself at all times whilst wearing Bravos, and combat ticks. And of course, our preferred charity of choice, Boxers in Need. Please just give £12 a month to help boxers who need help. But joining me right now in her studio from a lovely house in Swindon,
Yeah.
Kacie Doocy. Kacie Doocy. I'm going to get that wrong. How did I get that wrong? I didn't get it wrong on the night. Kacie Doocy. Dooley. Can I say it again? It's all right. Come on, let's try it again. Introduce you first, boxing out of the blue corner, wherever she is, wait on, etc. Kacie Doocy.
Yay. Hello.
Good. How are you doing? You all right?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
I'm good. Apart from the rain, like we talked about as we came on,
Yeah.
it's horrible weather. But we've got bright positivity in this podcast, so that will hopefully bring some happiness and sunshine to people's lives. Ooh, I feel a bit sick after saying that. Anyway, moving on. Kacie, I'm going to ask you the same question I've asked everyone who's come on the podcast so far, which is this. How and why did you get involved in boxing?
It's really random. I never would have thought that I'd have ever boxed in my life. My dad's always been into mixed martial arts and boxing. He's done a bit of everything. So he's always been interested. And then lockdown hit and I were at a dance college to start with. And then I was getting into the gym, just trying to keep fit really because I was getting into fitness. You're like, oh, let's try do some pads. So did that in the garden. And then we just used to meet in the garden at 7 o'clock every night and do just something to do with boxing. And I ended up loving it and wanting to spar and try it more seriously. So then when lockdown lifted, I joined a club, completely quit dancing, and then went full time in boxing, stopped going to college, just put all my life into boxing really.
So
And then,
let's just rewind that a little bit, because that's a little bit more in there, isn't it? Dancing. What sort of dance was it?
Street dancing. I've done that since I were about.
Go on.
So I did street dancing since I was 7, and I've always loved dancing. Did shows. I've been on an advert, and then I was in a movie in 2019. That was Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Where I had an acting, singing, dancing part. So that were a massive opportunity in my life, and I thought I was gonna go down, do more of that. I'd still love to do more of that, but that's what I thought I was gonna do. And then I started Shockout Academy in Manchester doing dancing, and I was there for about probably 5 or 6 months, and then I stopped that in the COVID time and then never went back. Started doing sports in college, in a local college when lockdown lifted. And then just went on to sports and boxing ever since then.
So you just got the bug and that was it?
Yeah, it was a mad turnaround. I still love dancing now. I would go to a dance class and I miss it sometimes, but it's not what I want to do for my life, if you get me.
Okay. There's a lot in there you've done already, and you're only, what 20? 22? Yeah. Most people over 22 haven't even done half of what you've done. Let's be brutally honest about this. So let's go. So dance aside, you start with dance, pop and grinding and all that sort of stuff on, all the sort of stuff that you see. What's the group that there was, what's the name, Banjo? Is it?
University.
That's the one. You were kind of doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. I were in a dance team in London when I were 15, 14. So in dancing, I've done a lot of things and I enjoyed it. It's a passion. And then it's just, I just gradually grew into boxing after COVID. I was right, this is what I want to do. And I went to Thailand, did a boxing camp there. So it was really fun.
Well, we'll come to the Thailand bit in a minute. Let's just go back to that film. What was the film called again?
Everybody's Talking About Jamie.
Everyone's talking about Jamie. I kind of got the vibe of Raymond then. It's just everyone loves Raymond. I was thinking that would be awesome if you went out.
Well, on the West End, but then they made it into a movie.
Okay. So you didn't. So you weren't in the West End?
No, I weren't in that.
Okay, maybe next time. opportunity. So what was your role? What was it like being on the film set they're talking about, sort of with involved in that film?
Like, I'd never been in a film or like knew what were like. There's so many things behind a film that you don't actually realize. I were I'd be like writing with my pen, and then after this take had be done, there's like a specific person to come and move your pen back to like where it was at the start, and you think, how is that a job? Like it's mad. And yeah, so I went for the audition in Sheffield. It was just like a poster on Facebook that my mum and my nana had seen, and they're like, oh yeah, just go and try. And I just went to do it as a dancer at first, and then they put me through to like the next rounds, and they're like, oh, can you act, can you do anything else? And I was like, yeah, I can sing and stuff. And then they took me back again, and then I were on holiday, and they emailed me like, can you send a video through of this like scene? So I were in my hotel room like, Dad, don't make me laugh. Like, he's recording like trying to act. And then, yeah, when I got home, I got the parts, and then I was there for like maybe 5 months in total. We did like a 3-month thing, and then I had to go back for 2 months.
And where was the filming? Was that local to you, or was that down south, or?
Yeah, so the set was in somewhere near Doncaster, but then they also did some filming at my old comprehensive school in Swinton.
That's good. It's just around the corner then.
Yeah. So fun. One of the best experiences like of my life.
Would you like to go back? Well, let's leave that. Park that for a minute. Let's park that for a minute. So moving into boxing, you took yourself off to Thailand to learn to box after being in the gym.
Yeah, so I'd already been in the gym. I'd already
Yeah.
had 5. And I saw some, I can't remember her name, but I saw a girl go to Tiger Muay Thai in Thailand
Okay.
and to a Venom camp, the brand Venom.
Yeah.
They have a camp there. So I went for the first time to Venom camp for like 3 weeks, and then I come home and realised I love it there. Like, that's what I want to do more of it. So then I ended up going for 5 months, but to the Tiger Muay Thai, and just doing like all different like wrestling, Muay Thai, boxing. Yeah, it was so fun.
This is the influence of Dad then, I'm guessing, because you said Dad was really into the MMA sort of side of it. You just sort of took yourself off and kind of went, I'm just going to try it all and see what comes out.
Yeah, I was being there. The membership was like you could try any class, and I ended up going into the classes, and they were like, I forgot his name now that I'm on this podcast, but they're really famous like MMA people, and I had no idea who they were. So I'm just like having a normal class with these people, and I remember sending the photo to my dad, and he's like, wait, that's so-and-so and that's so-and-so. They were like Darren Till there and loads of people, yeah. So I ended up meeting a lot of nice people, and it were a different world over there. It were really fun.
MMA. I've done a bit of MMA announcing, and I've been involved in MMA sort of teams and promotions. The same as Muay Thai. Muay Thai is a completely and utterly different kettle of fish. They've got their own sort of thing, and it's again different thing. Going back to that sort of thing, you met all those different people, and they've influenced obviously your fight style a little bit as well going forward. Let's go back then. That first time into the gym after COVID and everything else that happened. What was it like going into the gym for the first time?
I were a bit nervous at first. I didn't know what to expect. But I remember I'd messaged Steffi Bull on Instagram saying like, I'm basically only just started. I want to do the amateurs. And like, yeah, come down. We have the amateur class on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it were Paul Duros at the time who were running the club. So it were like a really good amateur club. And I went, and I remember meeting Ellie Helliwell, who's one of my really like close friends now, for the first time. She'd kind of started around the same time, so we both like clicked straight away. We were the only 2 girls in the club, so we ended up becoming really good friends. And ever since that first session, I was just like, this is what I want to do.
Just got the bug straight away. So you started off doing amateur. I've noticed of you there isn't an awful lot of amateur history, but you've got a little bit on BoxRec. Why have you decided then to go pro? Let's ask that question.
Ever since I started the amateurs, when I got the bug, I started watching professionals all the time. Like, I loved Canelo, Lomachenko, Katie Taylor, Mike Tyson. I'd just watch YouTube videos all the time and just be like, that's what I want to do. And I think that was my main goal. Like, I didn't really ever think about the GB route or the Olympics. It was kind of like, I want to be a world champion. That was like the thing that was stuck in my head.
I just love that. It's just, I just want to be world champion. That's it,
Yeah.
really. I'm
Or
just going to
just
get there
like,
as quick as I can. Sorry, Kate, what did you say?
I was just like, I want to get belts.
Belts. I like it. We'll talk about belts in a minute, but let's go to the thing. So you turned over pro. What was the date on that one? That was only the beginning July, wasn't it? That you turned over pro
Yeah, that was my debut.
on the shows for Ryan Rose. Was it that one?
Yeah, that was that one.
You sure?
Yeah.
you sound like I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I can't remember. Becky Ferguson. We've had Becky on the podcast before. She's an interesting character and some fantastic stories as well. What was it like? What was it like boxing her?
Really good. Like, I think I'm so glad it was her because she obviously came to win, came to have a good fight, and I prefer that. Like, I want that competitiveness. You know, it gives me more fire. And it was a really good fight. I'm glad I got all the rounds in, and I had a really good time. Like, I enjoyed every minute of it. I thought I was going to be more nervous than I was, and I weren't really nervous. I just were excited, really.
No nerves, none at all. Not even before the fight when you do the ring walk.
The ring walk is when all my nerves go. Like, my recentest fight, I remember thinking, like, getting a little bit nervous. As soon as my music came on, I was like, no way, like, this is what I do. This is what I do every day.
What was the music you came out to? Because I can't remember.
Live Your Life by Rihanna and Tia.
I see. That's a unique walkout song. Most people have All the Lights or Minute Man or whatever it is, which fast becoming two really annoying. Well, they're annoying songs anyway. Sorry, I lost you, Kate. What did you say then? Sorry.
I do love 50 Cent as well.
No, don't ever come out to that Minute Man song. Don't ever do it. I want to announce you. I'll send you back and say, get another song. Go away.
Forever now, I think.
That's good. That's good. So you had a big crowd with you, obviously, when I announced you, because I announced you on your second time now. It was back in September now. It seems a long time ago. Rajwant Khan, not a bad record, a bit of a mixed bag, kind of 50-50. She's won as many as she's lost now. What was it like getting into the ring with her?
We're just as excited as the first time. After the first round, I knew I could stop her, so it was getting me more excited because I thought I wanted a knockout, and I thought, right, this is your time, you can get it. I just enjoyed every minute again, and it's such a buzz, like, to get your first TKO. It's like a feeling I can't describe.
Yeah, third round knockout, wasn't it, or fourth? Third.
Yeah. Third.
Yeah, third. About a minute in, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It was, it was certainly coming, and you could see it was coming.
Yeah.
Like you said. So just go through the rounds. What was the sort of first round? You felt each other out a little bit and sort of figured it out from there. What happened in the second then?
I remember in the second, I thought, she's not really giving me much back. Like, I can do what I want, really. I was just trying to work on things, but look clean, not smother my work, try to get good shots off. And then I thought, she can't really keep this up. Like, she's not really doing anything back. And then I remember the ref in the third round saying, like, show me something. And I thought, I've got you now.
And it just naturally came to you, to the stoppage. Like you say, she wasn't really giving an awful lot back to you to actually think. It was a bit of a, not poor performance, but it wasn't the best performance that she could have given considering her record. Darren Sargentson wasn't the referee in charge of that one for you.
Yeah.
He waved it off at, I'd say, just into the minute. And it was, the crowd was absolutely fantastic. Everyone was up on their feet for that point as well. And, like you say, putting the second fight out as a pro, getting the stoppage in the third round, that's quite an impressive thing to already get under your belt.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I did want it, but I weren't expecting anything. So I'm glad it weren't like no pressure, and I just got it. So I'm really happy with it.
Moving forward, obviously, this 2 fights in. We've only year one, really. We haven't even done a year yet, realistically. We're about 6 months in, to the career of Kacie. How is this going to move forward? What's next for Kacie then?
So I've got a fight 5 weeks on the 12th of December. That's at Cannon Medical Arena in Sheffield. It's Ryan's show again. Just he's got a different venue for this one, and I'm really excited. There's a lot of good names on the card. It looks like it's going to be a big show, so I'm more buzzing like for that because it's like a new venue. And yeah, it's just every fight I get more and more excited. So I'm really, really glad they've got me on before the end of the year.
Any idea who they've matched you with yet, or is that still a secret that we can't find out yet?
Yeah, I have no idea. I know that he's got people, but he just hasn't chose yet.
So Ryan's obviously heavily involved in your progression as a boxer and your management side of it and your promotion side of it as well. His son is also helping you with the coaching side of it as well. Is that right?
It's not his son. You mean Steve?
Yeah.
Steve. Yeah, that's not right. No.
I just put the two together. Now I'm going to get in the neck now, and so Ryan's the daddy and
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, so Steve is my coach and Ryan is my manager, but he watches some of my sparring, and I'm really glad with the team that I've got.
Happy going forward. Then obviously you've already said you want belts, so let's talk future. Next year, 2026, it's going to be the year of Kacie, and it's going to be belt season, yeah, strap season all day long, yeah. What are we going for? What are we looking at first and foremost? Are we going the traditional route, or are you just going to go? Do you know what? Okay, I'm going to go for the top stuff. What's on Kacie's mind? Come on, tell me.
If it was me, I'd like to just get as many as I can. Commonwealth, English, Worlds, all of them. And I think that's what they would be happy with, just building up going up the ranks. But as well, I don't mind if it's, right, you can't do this, you straight to this or whatever. But I think it's just all about building experience. My team want me to build experience the right way. And yeah, I'm only young, so there's no rush to get the belts. But definitely next year, I would like some belt fights.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, obviously Ryan's going to be taking this into consideration. He's going to be looking at what's available. He's going to be looking at sort of opportunities. New venue, as you say, new venue for the show. It was in the Cannon Medical Arena up there. It's a great venue. It's a fantastic venue, and when it's packed out, it's an amazing venue. So this is going to be the first step, I think, building Kacie up massively to where she needs to be. And then obviously, if I was your manager, which I'm not, but if I was, then that's exactly what I'd be looking at, sort of getting a bit more exposure, getting you sort of the ring, the thing. I know that you said already your nerves and things are kind of aside. You're there to focus on doing the job at hand and you get the job done. But the next couple of levels up are going to be a little bit more challenging. You're going to need a bit more of a support, I think, behind you as well. And that's what Ryan's doing, which is building that nicely. But then I think you're absolutely right. But again, talk me through what sort of would you do? I suppose the opportunity question is, would you go off and do this somewhere else? Because at the moment you've had 3, this will be your third home show, realistically. Would you take the opportunity if someone said to you, do you know what, AC, you've got an opportunity to fight in America, fight in Riyadh? What's on your mind? What would you do then?
Say yes, % yes. It's not a question to me in my mind. And obviously, I'd listen to what Ryan and Steve, what they think and what their plan is. But I just think an opportunity like that, it's silly to pass it up. So I'd definitely say yeah.
Go and try and see what it's all about. And being the away fighter is a little bit more difficult than being the home fighter. You haven't got quite so many comforts of home as you get used to. So, but you've been in the amateurs, so you kind of know you've got to always be ready, and that's that sort of side of it. And I get that you seem quite ready for that opportunities as well. So I hope they come in 2026. So what ideally, obviously, after if a year down the line and we're there, strap season is happening, is there a particular belt that you want? Is there one that you sort of like, that's the one I really, really want to get my hands on?
The world champion belt. I just want to be a world champion. I do multiple weights. So yeah.
Not just my weight, just not my. I want them all. Well, heavyweight as well, yeah.
One, but
you have to start eating those biscuits and cookies. You might get there, like me there. Yeah. Cool. So no fear on the sort of where sort of thing. Is there someone that you think actually, looking at the scene at the moment, there's someone you'd like to step in the ring with as well? Is there sort of, the fight of your lifetime that you think actually that's good, that could make a really good fight?
I don't actually know. I spar a lot of good world champions, like good boxers, female boxers around, and there's no one that I particularly like target or look at or whatever. I love sparring. That's the main thing in my camp, and so I just think whoever it is, I will make it a good fight.
Okay, so we better keep an eye out for you signing up with MVP then with Logan Paul and going off and joining that promotion.
That would be good.
It would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe he's listening. Maybe. I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Good. And then obviously, this probably haven't even cropped into your mind yet, but after boxing's done, what would Kacie like to do?
Honestly, that scares me a little bit sometimes. I'm like, what will give me that adrenaline ever again, like boxing does? Even if I've not sparred in a few weeks, I get a bit like agitated, I need to get back sparring or get back into the camp. So I don't actually know. I think just enjoy my life, just maybe travel a little bit more, and yeah, I don't really have a plan. Just when it comes, it comes.
Would you then go into the acting sort of thing, or would you go try your hand? So if you do everything you wanted to, as you said, you're in boxing, would you try maybe like Megan, not Megan, Meatball McGann has done? She's switched from MMA to boxing. Would you go sort of the other way and go from boxing to MMA? A bit like I forget who's done that recently.
No, like I would like to try MMA. I've always said that I would like to do that. So maybe, but I just feel like my heart's in boxing, and yeah, I think after boxing I'd either go into acting or something like that, be in a film.
Movies, films, perhaps we see you on Casualties or stuff like that,
Yeah.
or BBC documentaries, dramas, or films, or big screens, and who knows,
Yeah,
Hollywood maybe.
Yeah.
Be like a bit like Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You can be a Hollywood Kacie Doocy.
Yeah, that's a good name.
I like it. We have a very closing tradition on our podcast, which is your final round. So, Kacie Doocy, are you ready for your final round?
I'm ready.
Seconds out. Final round. So, Southpaw or Orthodox?
For me, who am I?
Which one do you
Orthodox.
prefer? What is Orthodox? Okay. Body shots or headshots? What do you prefer?
Body shots.
Train alone or with a partner?
Alone.
Alone. Heavy bag or speed bag?
Heavy bag.
Underdog or favourite? Boxing gym or outdoors amongst the trees? Short, powerful punches or long and technical game?
Short.
Okay. Fight dirty, fight clean.
Clean.
British boys watching. She fights clean, all right. Loud crowd or quiet atmosphere?
Loud crowd.
Okay. Quick knockout or strategic win?
Quick knockout.
Don't get paid overtime, yeah. I get it. And hypothetical question. If this fight was to ever happen and the British fans would love this to happen, who would win, AJ or Fury?
Fury.
I'm not going to ask you why, but you can give me a why if you want.
To be honest, I'm going to be truthful. Like, I don't really watch the heavyweight boxing unless it's Usyk. But I do like Tyson Fury, so I'm picking Tyson Fury.
Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. I like both of them. And to be honest with you, the British fans boxing fans would win because we'd all get the fight we all wanted for a long, long time. So, Kacie,
Yeah.
How do people get involved? How do they follow your journey? Where can they find you?
On Instagram, that's where I'm like mostly active. It's Kacie Doocy, so K and a C, and then Doocey. And I'm the same on Facebook and TikTok.
And on TikTok as well. That's all the technology that this old man here doesn't have a clue about. My son just keeps going, it's TikTok, Dad. TikTok dances. I haven't got a clue. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know. But apparently that's a trend. There was a trend, apparently. So it might not be a trend anymore. I haven't got a clue. It changes so much. The kids are all saying now 6, 7. I don't understand that.
I know, I don't get that either.
I don't get it. They were saying, oh, higher a couple of weeks back. And I was going, what does that mean? And
yeah, I just smile like, yeah.
Yay, yay, yay. Well done, you. Congratulations. Kacie, thank you so much for coming on the Big Hype podcast. It's been a blast. I hope that obviously everything comes and goes your way, that we hope for the dreams that it all does. It seems like you've got a good head on those shoulders, and obviously I think you're going to be in good hands with Ryan moving forward as well. Whatever happens, we wish you every success, and I hope those straps come next season, next year in 2026, and if not, 2027 is just around the corner. So, as you say, you're young, you're starting out. It's fantastic to see such enthusiasm about the sport as well. I think the sport's in good hands.
Thank you, and thank you for having me on.
Oh, no worries at all. Okay, thanks very much. Take care. Have a good day. Stop.